Like, especially one of them was at TwitchCon doing like meet and greets.
What is TwitchCon?
It's like a convention for people who stream on Twitch. And they do it over in San Diego and in Amsterdam. And one of the like girl follower creators that I follow, she was there doing a meet and greet. And this guy bum rushed her and was like trying to force a kiss on her, and security didn't do nothing. Like security,
What they didn't secure anything?
No, like her own bodyguard had to step in, which they were trying to prevent like her from having in the first place. They were like, oh, like we have our own security, like you don't need blah blah blah. And she was like, I feel more comfortable having my own, you know, security.
Right.
And thank God that she did, because like he was the only one who did anything for her. So there's like stuff like that where I'm not too thrilled about, like with, you know, increased fame. Because people stop seeing you as a person. Yeah.
Or bodyguards, I guess. But that's kind of a lot.
Yeah.
I feel you.
But yeah, the whole...
So you would rather have like a few loyal fan base that you can make money with and grow with. And
yeah, and like actually like build like bonds with them.
Yeah.
Because like that's where I'm at like right now, where like I don't have like a lot of people, but it's like a decent amount where we have like our own little community. I'm able to have like actual like one-on-one conversations with them, because I know with like bigger streamers, like they can't even like read their chat, like even when they like slow the speed down, because there's just so many people speaking at one time, and you can't really engage with them that way. I really like being able to engage like with my community and like knowing who they are.
Drop this in the chat, like, and just see it going.
Yeah,
that's all they can do.
That's just like, I'm not a big fan of that, because it doesn't feel like an actual connection that way.
It's impersonal for sure.
Yeah. And I like to consider like the people who support me like my friends.
You said you don't feel like you have a lot. Let's run down the list. Do you have like the number of overall following between all the social medias?
Yeah, it's about like 150K.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's fair. I think like most of them are like pretty inactive, so for me it doesn't really seem like that much.
And you're on what platforms do you use? Twitch, of course.
Twitch for streaming. Twitter is like my biggest platform, my most active, because like I'm like always talking to people on there, and that's how most people find me. And then TikTok is like my second highest, and I just be thinking around on there. Like, it's my very unserious social media. I also have Instagram, but like that's more like for my close-knit people. People don't really follow me on Instagram because I barely post on there for real.
You say you don't want like a huge, like, or not that you don't want it, but like the idea of having like a huge following. Even though 150,000 is a huge following in my opinion, but as a Black woman, do you feel like it's hard in that kind of space to get eyes on you? Or
oh yes, absolutely. Yeah. I remember there was a whole like argument going on Twitter because this girl had tweeted that there's like no women like Black women streamers, and there's a lot of us, but like we're really, I guess, suppressed in that space because like not only are we women, but we're also Black.
Right.
So it's really hard to like make waves and actually get like eyes on you without getting like cosigns from like higher up people, and like most of them are men, and most of them are like they want something out of it if they're going to be boosting you.
Yeah.
And some of us just want to like do it on our own merit, but the system's not really set up for us to do that.
Right.
What would you say is like the way to set it up as a streamer? Because you said like it's not set up for you to do it on your own merit, so how would you have to do it? You have to come in the game like a rapper, like I Show Speed said that this is the next step. Like,
yeah, basically. And that's what like a lot of the higher like Black women streamers that I do see, like they were on like Kai Cenat stream or on Speed stream or like Deshaun Frost, like people like that. And people are like, oh, like that's a bad bitch, I'll follow her because like she hangs out with the guys that I like, you know, not because they actually like care about like the content they're putting out.
Yeah.
So that's like another aspect of it. So like if you're like not what the general public finds as like conventionally attractive, they are not gonna fuck with you also.
Especially gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also hard like as a woman in general that games, because like there's still always that like misogynistic viewpoint, like, oh, like girls don't actually like to game, like they're doing it like for attention or for guys or this, that, and the third. Which is a common occurrence that like me and my female friends that game get all the time, like, or even just like enjoying anime. It's like, oh, like,
Oh, girl, I know.
yeah, they're like, oh, like growing up, like none of y'all liked anime. It's like, bro,
No, they didn't like you, buddy.
Right.
literally, that's like one of my biggest pet peeves ever. Bro, what is happening?
What was the game that got you really hooked on becoming a gamer?
It would definitely have to be Telltale, The Walking Dead, because I love the TV show a
Right.
lot. So that's what made me want to play it in the first place. But it was actually one of the first games that I had heard of where like your choices impact how the end of the game goes. So I was really obsessed with that and like watching other people play and see their decisions and then playing on my own and getting a completely different like outcome. I used to really enjoy choose your own adventure books. So seeing it in a game form really
Like
got
that's
me
like
hooked.
the one when it's like turn to page 7 for this.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
if you want to choose this option, then turn the page.
Yeah,
I
it's
bet
like
those-
that, but
those-
as a game.
Those are so intricate. I bet they're super hard to make. Like take a long time.
Oh yeah, for sure. But that, and then there's another game called Life is Strange, which is pretty similar. A little bit more story based, I think, than the Walking Dead one. Both of those were really pivotal into me being like, yeah, like I want to play games like this all the time. But this past year, I got really into like horror co-ops, like with my friends. So games like Repo, what's it called? I'm like spacing. But there's like a bunch of like co-op games that I play with my friends, and I get a lot of clips those like that way. Also, as much as I enjoy horror co-ops, I'm like really bad at them. But it's fun.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a good time. Like, it's the whole idea of gaming.
No, you gotta win.
Yeah, I
Can you win a horror game? How do you win? You're the most scared?
stay alive.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Like for Repo, like your goal is to like go into these places and like collect items for a certain amount of money to get back to your boss. But there's different monsters on each level that are trying to stop you from doing that. And some of them are like funny, but some of them are absolutely terrifying.
Like what? Which one that scares you the most?
There's this like one that's like a giant like head, and he
That's
like
it.
screams at you and explodes you. So like
With what?
see,
With his mind?
yeah, and him just like coming around the corner, like he has these very like beady eyes, absolutely terrifying. One of the funny ones is like we call him Grandpa. He's blind, but he can hear, and he runs around like the house like with a shotgun, and if he hears you, he shoots you. But he makes this like really silly noise whenever he's doing it.
What's
It's
it
like,
sound like?
Yeah. So it's kind of hard to take him serious.
All right, y'all. So look, we just dropped a Patreon. That means access to this full interview early and other few interviews like it, as well as essentially an apprenticeship from me digitally. Now this Patreon is gonna have 2 tiers. The starter tier is gonna come with early access to full videos, behind the scenes content, tattoo and piercing quick tip, ad-free content, as well as information recommendation. That means any book, ebook, YouTube video, course, whatever I come across, what helps me is gonna help you. Now the second tier, that's only for the hustlers. That's gonna have access to everything I just mentioned, as well as in-depth tattoo videos with technique voiceovers. These are not time lapses. This is full 2, 3, 4 hours, however long it takes me to tat, you're gonna see all of it. Also gonna have my piercing 101 guide that's already up, my piercing 102 guide that's on the way. I'm gonna drop the gems for the entrepreneurs. I'm gonna have things for clothing lines, manufacturers, how to speak with them, etc. I might even do some personal critiques for those trying to be tattoo artists. Be on the lookout for that. Subscribe to the channel and subscribe to the Patreon.